Delegations of Russia and Ukraine are due to hold direct talks in Istanbul, Turkey, for the first time since April 2022. Our correspondent Yunus Soner brings us all the details in the following report.
Hello, good evening from Istanbul, Turkey, from the front of the Presidential Working Office here in Dolmabahce, where today the delegations of Russia and Ukraine were supposed to meet the first time since April 2022 to find a solution out of the conflict. Now, at this hour, the last meeting that is scheduled to happen here in this building is one between the Russian delegation and the Turkish Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan. The Ukrainian-Russian meeting has not occurred today and is expected to happen tomorrow. During the day, the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, who has repeatedly first demanded the attendance of Russian President Vladimir Putin to this meeting and then disqualified the Russian delegation as not being representative, finally agreed to send the delegation to meet its Russian counterpart. Zelensky said that he did so out of respect for President Trump and President Erdogan. Still, the Russian delegation is headed by Vladimir Medinsky, who was the head of the delegation back in 2022 as well. So the claim of Zelensky is hard to understand. Notwithstanding, this meeting is supposed to happen tomorrow. For the time being, both sides, the Russian and the Ukrainian side, have confirmed their participation tomorrow in this meeting. At the same time, there have been a lot of backdoor diplomacy, reminding that there is also a NATO summit taking place in the city of Antalya, 700 kilometers away from Istanbul, where all foreign ministers of NATO countries, including the US Secretary of State Marco Rubio, are attending. And we heard from sources of the Turkish Foreign Ministry that there is also a delegation here in town from the United States, which will not attend probably the talks itself, but which is issuing pressure and trying to force the Ukrainian delegation to attend these talks. In that sense, Donald Trump has again first said he would come to Istanbul if there's significant progress on Friday, and then he added later on that he does not expect a solution out of the Ukraine conflict until he meets personally with Russian President Putin. Now, for the time being, the Turkish foreign minister meets the Russian delegation. He has also during the day met the Ukrainian delegation, so Turkey is kind of mediating in this effort of getting the two countries together to sit at one table, and the results will be more visible by tomorrow.